The idea behind method acting is that you are not just acting, you're not pretending to be someone else. You are internalizing the role that you're given, using your own life experiences, your own emotions, so that it becomes you rather than the character. And this is how I began to look at music, that every piece of music is a story, and it has a hero, a heroine, a character, a main character who lives through an experience, and something happens to them. So it's the why and what for that matter. Pie that you're seeing in monochrome on the handout that is colored in reality is the whole sum total of your interpretation. So the most important part of that pie is really the composer's intent, is, what did they compose? Almost equal to it is your understanding of that. And it is very important to not play this down, because we can't just look at the music and say, oh, well, I know how this goes because it's romantic. Or, if it's Haydn or Mozart, we'll just tone it down and observe the mordents. And if it's Bach, no pedal. Or those stylistic cliches, they aren't enough to say, well, I know how to play this. We have to really try to do a little deep research into how that particular piece came to be, because there is more. There's always more. Beyond Googleable stuff. We can all find out that it was written in such and such year and approximately what happened. But there's so much information that you can discover if you research more. And that can matter in most unpredictable ways. Then we create the character, and here's the fun part. This is not a programmatic music creation. So you're not creating a narrative that you're going to print in a program and tell people about. The whole purpose of this is that it has to remain secret. You're creating the character that only you know who they are and what they're doing, in order for you to be able to live out their full emotional potential. But they remain with you and in your imagination. And through your practice of the narrative musicianship and emotional recall, which is what I call that association of your own experience with what's supposed to be happening to the character in the music, creates music for the audience that they will then listen to and feel their own feelings. So we're not telling them what to feel. We're allowing ourselves to really feel what we feel and think the music is about. Then there's element of risk, which is a whole important other issue of stage fright or anxiety. I don't think there is a musician out there or performer that could really honestly say they don't experience stage fright. I think all of us, to different degrees at different stages, experience it. So I have had terrible stage fright experiences and then not. And I've seen people experience that too. And for the most part, we just try to suppress it. We try to deal with it, right? The interesting thing about emotional recall is that you can actually use it. It's good to feel it, because you just have to create a little psychological switcheroo. Instead of saying, oh my God, I'm terrified, I'm going to forget it, what are they going to think, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, there are people there and I have to go play, right? All of that's what's going through a lot of our head. It happened to me. Oh my God, the harp moment's coming up, what am I going to do? If you allow that feeling to take you over, and in that second, you are no longer you. You're the character that you've invented that needs to feel something. They need to be animate creatures, right? And most of the music that we play deals with some kind of a tragic event. I mean, most of classical music is not, let's make a pie, or let's go shopping. Most of it is dealing with loss, death, heartbreak, powerful but somewhat negative events. So it is very likely that the character, whoever it is that you invented for that music, going through that, is having anxiety attacks, is having, is breathing fast, their heart is beating. So all the symptoms that your body is experiencing because of your personal stage fright or performance anxiety would actually belong to the character in their moment of duress. So the moment you allow the feeling in, instead of saying, no, I'm not scared, come, relax, Dalai Lama, whatever it is you're saying to calm yourself down, try for once not doing it. Try saying, okay, I am, but it is not I that am anxious. It is the John Doe that is divorcing while you're playing a Mozart sonata. Whatever, I'm being funny, but it really can be anything and anybody, but most likely they will be experiencing the physical embodiment of what feels in real life, like a performance anxiety. So that can help you, in fact, become a better communicator, because once you no longer own it, it's not you who is nervous, it's your character. And it's good for the character to be nervous because they're living through a stressful situation. And then, assuming you're prepared, your body takes over, and you just, the moment you allow this to happen, a real metaphysical element happens, which is what's beautiful about live music performance, is that music just flows through you. To learn and practice from you playing, and all of a sudden, all the worries go away. Everything just works. And then you have this almost sense of bliss, this euphoria of how, well you're playing, but it's not, oh my God, I'm great. It is more of this is what it feels like. This can actually happen. The music just oozes out of you.